Greetings everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Palesa the Healer. I know I haven't been making videos in a very long time, but I'm back now and I'm so excited to be making these videos for you. I know how much they have been helping you, and I know you've been asking me, when are you dropping your next video? What is happening? So I'm back and I'm really excited, to start this journey with you guys on the journey of healing. So today's video is all about healing, as I have been doing for the past year, speaking about the importance of recognizing that you need to heal and what to do about it. So this whole time when I haven't been making any videos, I was doing a lot of introspection, self-reflection, looking around my environment, my country, the things that were happening, and I realized that Black South Africa is sick. We are a sick nation and we need to be healed. When you're sick, you're carrying a disease, you are in pain, and this pain is brought about by something. Something has happened and you find yourself carrying this load of pain, and sometimes you don't even know what to deal with it. Pain is bad. Nobody wants to go through that. When you are in pain, you can't think straight sometimes. You find yourself wondering and asking yourself a lot of questions. Sometimes you live in fear because you don't know whether when you go to bed you might never wake up. You ask yourself a lot of questions. Why did this happen to me? Some people ignore the pain. They pretend like it's not there. And for some people, they go through so much pain that it ends up becoming normal. It's okay. Like, what can I do? There's nothing that I can do about it. But some people say, you know what? I'm going to do something about this pain. I can't live like this anymore. You take medication, you drink this, you eat this, you smoke this, you go to therapy, you do everything to try to ease the pain. Some people pretend like there's nothing. They go on with their lives, but they know that they have a sickness, they have a disease, they're in pain, they're in trauma. And pain can be really traumatic. Sickness is traumatic. Because when you're feeling this pain, sometimes, excuse me, you don't know what happened to you. You don't know how you got it. And you start asking yourself a lot of questions. What if I'm going to die? What's going to happen to my children, my property, my parents? How will people look at me when they know that I'm sick? Will I be able to work again? Will people love me again? So pain is very traumatic. Some people lose their mind. I've seen so many people being sick for a very long time. They end up losing their mind. When they speak, they're not cohesive. You don't understand what they're trying to say. And they do things that are strange. Some people even kill when they're in pain, when they're sick. You go to the doctor and the doctor tells you that you need a new heart. And there's no heart out there. You go and kill somebody, or you hire people to go and kill somebody so that you can have a heart and live. When people are in pain, sometimes they choose not to be around people. They don't socialize anymore. They hide themselves because they don't want the looks when people stare at them, when they know that they're sick, or they can see that they are sick. And some people don't want to be around people who are in pain, who are sick, because they feel weak, useless. There's nothing that they can do for you. And some people feel guilty because they know that they are responsible for what you are going through. And when people are sick, they are taken to hospital because they have to be taken care of by people with the knowledge, the experience, the education to help them with the diagnosis and the prognosis. Because they're immobile, they're paralyzed, they can't function the way they used to. They start to depend on people. And some people don't want to take that responsibility of taking care of somebody who is sick. And for some people, it becomes normal for them to, they live with the pain. They've come to accept it because they think that there's nothing that I can do about this pain. This is my reality. This is my life. And some people want a quick fix. They want to numb the pain. And you see them taking things that makes them worse, that can kill them. They just don't care. They just want to be well again. And they would go to great lengths to try and ease this pain. Pain is terrible. And the psychological trauma of pain. Because you're always afraid. You don't know. You're not even sure whether, the doctor that you go to is going to help you. You're not sure about the medication. You're not sure about the people around you. And you're not sure whether people are still going to love you the way they did. So when you're going through pain, when you are sick, you sometimes think that, you know what, I would rather end my life. Let me die. Let me kill myself. There are people that you can call and say, hey, come and help me. It's the end of the road for me. I just can't take this pain anymore. I am saying this because I look at Black South Africans and I see that my people, including myself, are sick. We are sick from racial oppression. We went through trauma in our lives. We went through a lot as a people. And I look at the decisions that we are making, our behaviors, the words we say, how we relate to one another. We're so different. We're not the same people anymore. We walk around like zombies. Pain sometimes makes you to forget. That's what trauma can do to you. You are so forgetful because you're just so focused on what you are going through at the moment. You forget the past. You forget your strengths, your successes, your conquests. You forget everything. And some people choose to forget because they think, if I don't think about this, then I will be fine. They know the pain is there, but they pretend like, let me just forget about it. I don't want to remember what I'm going through. Is that the reality? Is this how we're supposed to live our lives? No. We are supposed to acknowledge that we are sick. We are supposed to speak about what happened to us as a people. And this does not only apply to South Africans, but all Black people all over the world. We all went through racial trauma, through colonization and apartheid. It did a lot of damage to us, to our psyche, to our spirituality, and even our economics. We went through a lot, but we're not speaking about it. So in my channel, I'll be speaking about the pain that we went through, the sickness that we went through during apartheid, even now. Because we can say apartheid is gone. It's a lie. Apartheid in South Africa is still alive and kicking. We are now going through economic apartheid, where we are deliberately left out of economic participation. We still go to the white man to beg for a job in this day and age. And yet we say we are free. We say we live in a democracy. What is democracy? Do we even understand democracy? Who gave us democracy? We speak of it every day, but the reality is we don't even know what it means. South Africa has the best constitution in the world, but is it working for us? This constitution that has been imposed on us, we never even participated in drafting this constitution, and all of a sudden we are supposed to live by it. And it's not working for us, it's working for the whole world. That is why people will come from anywhere in the world in South Africa and prosper except us. Poverty and unemployment is a black problem in this country. Why are we still poor? Why are we still at the bottom? When we say we are free, we are now governing ourselves. Are we really governing ourselves? Why are we quiet about what we're going through? We need to have this conversation. We need to start engaging. Talk about the trauma that we went through and what we are still going through as a people. Why are we allowing the things that are happening to us to happen? I see, we've lost Ubuntu. So it's too. I am because you are. We no longer respect one another. We don't share. We don't care about one another anymore. It no longer takes a village to raise a child in this country. What happened to the elders respecting the young and the young respecting the elders? I'm talking alcoholism, drug abuse, promiscuity. I see laziness in our people. I see people walking around like zombies. And I'm not talking about people who are high on anything, but people who have just given up on their lives. They just don't care anymore. They're just existing. What happened to us? Can we put a stop to this? Yes, we can. We first need to acknowledge the pain and the trauma of racial oppression. We have to talk about it because we have never given ourselves the time to talk about this, to relieve the pain and to come with a solution, to say we are putting a stop to this. We need to heal. We need to revive our spirits. We walk around like dead people. We need to be repaired and restored. We need to break the generational curse because we're carrying the pain and the traumas of our ancestors. They went through a lot. Some of you can say, no, but I was born after 1994. I've never experienced apartheid or racial oppression in my life. But you are carrying your ancestors within you. They went through that. So it means you are also carrying it unaware. You're not conscious of this fact. So it is time that we as a nation, as a people, speak about these things. Excuse me. It is time. So if you say, I want to heal, or I want to know how to help myself, I want to know how to help other people, follow this channel. Share it with people out there. Like it and subscribe to my channel because I'll be speaking about healing, how to heal. I'll be speaking about what we went through as a people and how to get over it and how to be prosperous again. What is the solution? The solution is our culture and our spirituality. And I will be delving more on that, explaining what culture is and spirituality is from our perspective, not from the textbook that was given to us by the Europeans or through religion. No, through our own perspective, how we've done things and what is the meaning of things. So if you want to participate, please comment down below. Let's start having this conversation, and I will see you in the next video. I am sure of it. Have a wonderful life.